Good morning, everyone. My name is MightyStream. Today is October the 9th. I'm going to do your Just for Today in a meditation. I'm brought to you by Hope Through Navigation, and this is our H.O.O.D Recovery Services. You can reach me at recoveryofhope21@gmail.com. I hope you're having a beautiful morning. If it's just starting, I'm hoping that you all have a beautiful day starting out with this meditation. Here's the title, Order. One word title. This is going to be good. We emphasize setting our house in order because it brings us relief. Basic text, page 97. Focusing on what others are doing can provide momentary relief from having to look at ourselves. But one of the secrets of success in Narcotics Anonymous is making sure our own house is in order. So what does setting our house in order mean anyway? It means we work the steps, allowing us to look at our role in our relationships with others. When we have a problem with someone, we can take our own inventory to find out what our part in the problem has been. With the help of our sponsor, we strive to set it right. Then, each day, we continue taking our inventory to avoid repeating the same mistakes in the future. It's pretty simple. We treat others as we would like others to treat us. We promptly make amends when we owe them. And when we turn our lives over to the care of our higher power on a daily basis, we can start to avoid running on the self-will so characteristic of our active addiction. Guided by a power that seeks the best for everyone, our relationships with others will surely improve. Just for today, I will set my house in order. Today, I will examine my part in the problems in my life. If I owe amends, I will make them. Let's take a moment of silence followed by the wee version of Serenity prayer, please, okay? Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. You know what came to my mind during that serenity prayer? Meditation. I think sometimes we talk about meditation, but we don't really do it. And so when we do the serenity prayer and we take a moment of silence, sometimes we can find ourselves impatient, is the word that I want to use, during that moment of silence, and just want to rush through the serenity prayer because it's a prayer that we generally use in all our meetings at some point in time. And so we get so used to it without really giving it room and space to be heartfelt. So first of all, I want to challenge you as you place your house in order that you know what needs to be put in order. Because if you don't know what needs to be put in order, and you're just going around your spiritual house, correcting things that are already okay, and not correcting the areas that really need your focus, it's kind of like you're just going through the motions, right? There's so many areas in my literal house that need order. The laundry room is one of them. I think that would really be amazing if I could get my laundry room in order like my kitchen is in order. I wish I really could do that. But you want to know why I don't do it? I don't do it because every time I go down to the laundry room and I start to do loads of wash, there are so many baskets. Each person in the house has their own hamper. And then the towels have a line that they hang on to dry out. And no one uses the same towel twice. Not in my house. Right? Because I just think that it's better to start fresh. You take a shower every day, use a different towel every day. So I have a line in my basement hanging between two steel poles where the towels that have been used that day dry, and then I wash them. So I'm doing laundry for 4 people with their own hampers, and then the 5th hamper is towels that need to be washed pretty much every day, if not every other day. So when I'm in my laundry room, I hope this is making some sense. I hope that you're able to start making the correlation on your own. When I'm putting my house in order, the last place that I want to go is the laundry room and really organize it. Because I am in and out of the laundry room constantly with piles and piles and piles of clothing. And I am the only person that folds. And my worst area is socks. I hate to do socks. Now, let's relate that to this just for today in a meditation. I'm in the kitchen just as much as I am in my laundry room. When I'm in the kitchen, in order for me to prepare food, I need for the kitchen to be in a certain fashion, not super duper clean. I just need the counters to be sanitized. I need for the silverware, the real silverware, to actually go where it belongs. And I need to have the dish rack, even though I have a dishwasher, I prefer to hand wash. So I need for my dish rack to be free of any other dishes so that as I'm cooking, I'm able to wash and place them freely without things falling over pots and pans, blah, 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 blah. Right? To me, my kitchen is more important. But the laundry room is where my weakness is. So when we're talking about placing our house in order and we're talking about doing our inventory and figuring out the part that we play in our relationships that went wrong, as well as the ones that went right. And we're talking about making a list of people that we owe an amends to and doing that actually, and then getting to the point where now we're able to not only just having made those amends about past issues in the 10th step, we're able to make current amends promptly. And through prayer and meditation, we're able to maintain a conscious contact with the God of our understanding, asking for the power and the strength, right? To carry his will out, or her will, or its will. Don't get stuck on a monotheistic God, because that's not the point of the meditation or having a higher power of your own understanding. So The way that I know where there's a deficit, the way that I know my laundry room is a bigger issue is because it's what I avoid. Like I said, I'm in the kitchen as much as I am in my laundry room. But because in my mind, the laundry room is so overwhelming, I don't really want to focus on it. Because if I really, really, really focus on it, that means that there are some things that are in the laundry room that have not been touched in 10 years. They have not been moved in 10 years. There's suitcases sitting there on top of a dresser that I have not opened the drawers of that dresser since the day that I put all of those special items in that drawer. And the suitcase looks like some grandma's suitcase that no one in the current society we live in would even carry. And so I have purchased other ones that are, fashionable. Am I making sense? There's things that we need to place in order, but because we think that they are too time consuming or they're going to cause us some level of loss of things that we thought were valuable, certain character defects, certain survival instincts that we use, our street wiseness that we use, then I really don't want to focus on the fact that I have a nasty attitude and want to cuss you out at a drop of a hat. I rather focus on the fact that I need to make sure my hair looks the way that it needs to look, when it needs to look the way that it needs to look, the way that I think it needs to look, for however much I think I'm willing to pay to have it have that look. Or I'm going to make sure I have some Jordans, the newest ones. Oh, it doesn't matter that they're 200 and something dollars. I'm just going to make sure that I take care of that instead of actually paying my mortgage or my water bill or my electricity bill, right? Being regular about my bills and stop making excuses to my debtors about why I'm not paying them. But when you look at me, I'm probably in an outfit that costs maybe $1,500 easy. For a female, I mean, hair, nails, outfits, shoes, makeup, jewelry, cologne, phew, Victoria's Secret. Very easily, we can look like $1,000,000. For a man, it probably wouldn't be that much unless we're talking about his shoes and his gear. But the point is that we want to focus on the stuff that we already have fixed. We want to focus on the stuff that's already in order. It needs less order, actually. We want to focus on that stuff that feels good for us, not the stuff that's an issue, not the stuff that really are driving our people in our lives away from us. No, 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 no. I don't want to focus on the fact that I'm condescending when I talk to people, and I'm just generalizing because I'm not when I talk to people anymore. But I don't, generally speaking, do we really want to put our house in order? Or we just want to focus on making sure the couch looks beautiful with fluffy pillows. Or maybe we can clean out our closets and donate some of the stuff that we no longer use or want. Maybe we could make sure our linen closet is organized. Maybe we could go into our children's room and dig all of those Christmas toys that they only played with. Christmas is in December. By March, they no longer play with them, but they're shoved under the bed somewhere. Maybe we could look at those dark places that, the baseboards, the dirt in the cracks in the baseboards, or how about our air vents that need to be vacuumed out so that we can breathe fresh air. Oh my goodness, right? I could go on and on and on and on about you and I setting our house in order. But I'm sure you received the point by now because I'm thinking to myself, oh my goodness, I need to end this podcast and go go down to my laundry room. Down there every day, 2, 3 times a day, changing loads over, folding clothes that I don't personally wear, everyone else's clothes and mine. Operating in a small little space because the other space in the laundry room is taken up with stuff that I thought had value, but it doesn't really. What are you afraid to do? What work are you unwilling to do? What situation needs order that you refuse to take the time to do it? Because it's not that you don't know it needs to be done, but my goodness, it's going to take so much of your energy. And you're going to lose a few things because you're going to realize that you've not needed those behaviors in years or months. Today, I want for you to treat others the way you want them to treat you. You know, today I want for you to take time to speak before you respond. Because some of that off the handle responses is the very reason no one can stand you, no one wants to be bothered with me or you. You know, I'm probably all in your trunk right now because I'm in mine. I am in my emails. I'm in your emails. I am in our business about putting our lives in order. But guess what? I promise you, if I take the time to put the laundry room in order, I might not hate doing laundry so much. Yeah, and that's what I tell the boys. When you wake up, the first thing I want for you to do is to make your bed. Make your bed so that when you come home and it becomes time for you to crawl into your bed again, it's inviting. It sets the atmosphere of sweet rest. Setting your house in order will set the atmosphere for ongoing recovery that will last. My name is MightyStream, and I have enjoyed talking to you. I hope that today will be beautiful for you on purpose. Talk to you soon.